The most famous graves on the Cape. Next!
CapeCast.
Howdy folks, I'm Eric Williams and welcome to CapeCast, the official webcast of the Cape Cod Times for October 29th. We visit the final resting places of Cape celebrities in the second half of the show, but first let's take a look at news. A discussion of the homeless situation in Hyannis turned nasty last night as some property owners and some members of the homeless community engaged in sniping at the Federated Church on Main Street. State Representative Demetrius Atzelis and others said that families are afraid to walk down Main Street in Hyannis because of actions by some homeless people. Homeless people at the meeting indicated that they wanted to be treated with respect. The owners of erosion-threatened camps on North Beach and Chatham asked to be allowed to move the cottages onto town-owned land at a selectmen's meeting last night. Before town officials agree, camp owners will have to convince the Conservation Commission, town meeting voters, and possibly the state legislature. Hey folks, CapeCast took a little tour yesterday of the Cape's famous graves.
Folks, it's that semi-spooky time of year, Halloween just around the corner. You start thinking about what? Cemeteries, final resting places, the fate that awaits us all. That's why we're out doing a little bit of a tour at some of the more famous final resting spots here on Cape Cod, including this one for Squanto here in Chatham. Rock behind me at the Nickerson Genealogical Research Center says somewhere within gunshot of this stone lies the remains of Squanto, Indian guide, friend, and counselor of the Plymouth colony, who died in 1622 on the sloop Swan in Stage Harbor. Long time ago. Chilly out right now. Thomas P. Tip O'Neill Jr., Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives through much of the 1980s, is buried in Mount Pleasant Cemetery in Harwichport. There's a nice bench, and the inscription, "I'll be with you in apple blossom time." Hall of Fame baseball player Joe Cronin is buried in St. Francis Xavier Cemetery in Centerville. Cronin, mainly a shortstop, was a teammate of Ted Williams, also managed the Red Sox, and served 2 terms as president of the American League. Well, here we are at Norman Mailer's grave in Provincetown. It's a brand new stone. Someone's left a bottle of Jim Beam and a bottle of Jameson Irish whiskey, along with some stones and stuff. A lion of literature right here in windswept late October Provincetown, a place that he loved. Here's what it says. There is that law of life so cruel and so just that one must grow or else pay more for remaining the same. He died November 10th, 2007. Bottle of Jim Beam, almost full. I feel like taking a pull, but is it wrong? Is it wrong to drink Norman Mailer's whiskey? Maybe not, but I'm a little scared. And a little bottle of Jameson Irish whiskey unopened. So I'll leave that alone, I guess. Through our extensive research, we can sadly confirm the death of Snow White, perhaps best known for cohabiting with 7 small forest men. Her grave is located in the cemetery next to the Dennis Union Church. Survivors do not include her evil stepmother. Questions still remain as to who is now the fairest of them all. Now let's check the all-important Cape and Islands weather forecast, backed by rainbow video from Pleasant Bay and Harwich. For tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 36, and for Thursday, sunny with a high near 50. Okay, we've got to get out of here. This has been CapeCast for October 29th. Till next time, see ya!
CapeCast.